Warm greetings to the gentlemen and ladies sitting over there and watching this video. This is Deepika, happily welcoming you all to PRITHYA Classroom. So in today's video, we are about to see problems on train. The next video, next scenario. So in the last video, we have seen how to deal with the problems where a train is going to cross another train which is moving in opposite direction. Now we are going to see a scenario where a moving train is going to cross a man who is running in opposite direction. Okay, so before we proceed with, let's assume some variables. Let's assume the length of the train as L. A man does not have any effective length. Okay, the next parameter is speed. Let's consider the speed of the train as EST and speed of the man as SM. And the last parameter time, which is nothing but the time taken by the train to cross a man who's running in the opposite direction. Okay, so let's see what are all the changes we have to consider in this case. Okay, so we have basically three parameters: speed, distance, and time. Let's talk about the speed. Whenever you have two objects which is moving, if both of them are moving, say for example, the object can be a train, object can be a man, object can be a pole or platform, or it can be a bridge, or it can be anything. Okay, the thing is, if both of them are moving, then the speed is nothing but the relative speed. If both the objects are moving in opposite direction, then the relative speed is nothing but sum of the speed of both the objects. Here it is the sum of man's speed and the train's speed. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, distance. So when you talk about distance, a man does not have any effective length. So it's very simple. Distance covered by the train while crossing a man is nothing but the length of the train, its own length. Okay, length of the train. Length of the train. Okay, let's talk about the time. It is very easy, right? So time is nothing but the time taken by train to cross the running man. Okay, so now let's talk about let's see some example problem. Okay, so come on, let's read the question. Are you all ready? Good. A train 200-meter long is crossing a man running at 6 km/h in opposite direction in 30 seconds. So what is the speed of the train? Okay, let's highlight the given information. The very first information is length of the train, which is 200-meter long. And it is also given the speed of man as 6 km/h. Okay, so it is going to move in opposite direction. So it is also given the time taken by the train to cross is 30 seconds. So finally, we need to find the speed of the train. Okay, so we know very well the formula, basic formula, speed is equal to distance and distance by time. And we are going to do small changes in these terms according to the scenario provided to us. So here a train is crossing a man in opposite directions. So speed is nothing but the relative speed. Since it is in opposite, you have to find the sum of the speed. So sum of the speed of the train and the speed of the man, and which is equal to distance. So distance covered by is nothing but the length of the train whole divided by time. Time taken is given, which is nothing but 30 seconds. So let's substitute the values, but before that we need to be more careful about units. Length is given in terms of meter, time is given in terms of seconds, whereas speed of the man is 6 km/h, which is opposite to all the other units. So let's convert this into meter per second by just multiplying with 5/18. Okay, so let's substitute it in the formula. So 6 multiplied by 5 by 18 is the speed of the man, and we do not know what is speed of train. So let's write it as such. Speed of the train, which is equal to length, which is nothing but 200 meter, and the time taken is nothing but 30 seconds. Okay, so let's simplify the terms as much as possible. So 6 1 times, this is 3 times, 0 0 will get cancelled. Okay, so let's do one thing now. We'll keep the unknown term, the term which we need to find, which is nothing but st in one side, whereas we'll take all the other terms to the right hand side. So speed of the train is equal to 20 by 3 minus 5 by 3. So it's very simple, which is equal to is equal to 15 by 3, which is again is equal to 5. Okay, so you need to be very careful about the unit. So the unit is meter per second. Okay, so the train is crossing with a speed of 5 meter per second. So here's the question. It is not mentioned like you have to find it in terms of meter per second. You have to find the speed in terms of kilometer per hour. But at times you might be requested to find the speed in some specific unit. They like in question they might ask you what is the speed of train in kilometer per hour. So in such cases you need to proceed further, like you need to go for one more step. In the given question it is 5 meter per second. Sorry, we have found the answer is 5 meter per second. So if you want to convert it into kilometer per hour, all you want to do is multiply it with 18 by 5, so which is nothing but 18 kilometer per hour. Okay, so hope this is clear to you. Let me summarize quickly. Length of the train, the distance is nothing but the length of the train. Time is nothing but the time taken by the train to cross a man, and the last parameter speed. Okay, so whenever two moving objects are moving in opposite direction, the speed is nothing but sum of the speed of both the objects. It might be a train or it might be a man. Okay, so this is the homework problem for today's video. A train 200 meter, okay, a train 200 meter long is crossing a man running in opposite direction with a speed of 10 kilometer per hour in 12 seconds. Find the speed of the train. Okay, so this is very similar to the problem that we solved right now. So hope you will be doing it correctly and take care of units. Okay, units is very important. You have to take care of units. So I know you all are clever students and you are going to do you are going to solve this problem in might be 1 minute, and put it in the comment box if you have any doubts. If you think I'm doing something which is useful, please consider subscribing to PRITHYA Classroom, and your suggestions are always welcome. If you have any suggestions in my teaching method, if you want to change, if you want me to do any changes in the teaching style, please let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. Thank you.